Alright, this is the first installment or episode, if you will, of a new endeavor here I'm trying, and this is going to be called Small Fry to Big Guy. Small fry to big guy. And the first thing I want to do is tell any of you smaller guys out there that, yeah, you can eat ice cream, bro. You can eat ice cream. Smaller guy, if you have fast metabolism and you're scrawny, you're lean, you're not fat, you can eat whatever you can stand to eat, okay? Eat what you want to eat. You need to get those calories in. You need the protein, because nothing will build muscle but protein. You got to put the protein in. The body has to break the protein down to aminos. The body reassembles those aminos into some protein that is muscle. So that's kind of basically a very simple explanation of how the process works. Amazing, isn't it? Very complicated. You eat the protein and it turns into protein again and builds muscles. That's how it works. Then you got to provide the stimulus, of course. You have to work out. But besides that, you need a lot of calories. You got to get them calories in there, and everything's fair game basically for that. Now, of course, we're barring you have any specific health problems. That certain foods, allergies, or you're diabetic, you got to watch sugars, or whatever these other things are. If none of this stuff is there, then everything's fair game. And so this new thing I'm going to do is directed at you guys, and guys like I once was. And I kind of wish I still had that fast metabolism, because there's a lot of shit I don't eat now that I wish the hell I could eat. And I am on my diet, but I'm going to sacrifice tonight. I'm going to sacrifice for my art, as it were, which is this video, this production. And I'm going to eat something tonight that's off my diet. Don't tell anybody. Just so you guys can see. So tonight, I'm going to show you chicken pizza. Small fry to big guy. This is how you do it. Now, say I'm assuming you don't have a lot of time on your hands. Okay, if you have time to prep all your food, like I do, that's great. And you have it all there ready to go. You just pull it out. It's already in separate containers. You know what to eat, when to eat. All right, simple enough. But if you're not there yet, and you don't really need to get that complicated, keep it simple initially. It'll get complicated enough as it goes. Then say you're on the run, coming home from work, school, some kind of intramural sport thing, whatever it is you do, I don't know. Messing around with your little girlfriend, I don't know what you do. But you're on your way home, you're fucking hungry, you got to eat. You stop by any grocery store, pretty much nowadays, and you want to pick up two things. First thing that you want to pick up, of course, is un momento, por favor. There you go. Want to get you a chicken. Just one of these little chickens here, right? These bastards are... Alright, this one was $6.99. He's on sale, $5.99 if you have the card for the little grocery store, which, of course, I do. I'm a frequent buyer. Get you one of these chickens in a bag. These roasted chickens, they're all over the place. Get you a chicken in a bag, and get you a pizza of your choice. Now, myself, there's healthier pizza I could have got. They actually have pizzas that are gluten-free and don't even have any grains in them or any of that kind of shit. They're just whatever they are. But this is what I like. So this is what I got for now. It's not that horrible. It's one of these California kitchen pizzas. Okay. The deal with this thing is crispy thin crust. So I'm gonna try and keep the bread and that kind of dough shit down to a minimum. Now this thing, one third of this has 360 calories. So you're over 1,000 calories right there if you eat this whole pizza. If you eat this whole pizza, you're gonna be one stuffed motherfucker by the time I get done anyway. 7 grams of saturated fat. So it's 21 grams of saturated fat if you eat the whole thing. Here's the killer. 870 milligrams of sodium in a third. So that's a lot of sodium overall. If you can stand it, eat it. If you were a power lifter and getting your bloat on, you'd probably want more sodium than this. So everything's relative. Depends on where you're at and what you're trying to accomplish, right? It's not going to kill you. 4 grams of sugar, so it's 28 grams of sugar. No, it's 12 grams of sugar, I'm sorry. It's 17 grams of protein. 17 grams of protein in this bad boy. See for yourself. Right? 17 grams of protein in a third. So that's 51 grams of protein in this pizza. Pretty damn good. The total thing. Alright, so you get your pizza. You cook your pizza. Alright, voila. All done. Now, let me bring the camera down here a little bit so you can see what the hell's going on. Get a little bit of a better view. Now, put this down here so you can see. And can you see that? I think you can. There you go. So take your pizza and take your chicken. Pull your bag of chicken open here. Peel the skin back so you can expose that delicious breast meat. Make sure your dick beaters are clean. It's optional. That's optional, of course. Just take your chicken, start putting it all over this pizza like this. Just break it all up. All over your pizza. Now you kind of crumble it up. That way it doesn't fall off. Less likely to fall off when you're handling this joker. La 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 la. And just tear the pizza off, chicken up all over the pizza. Now you can go as crazy with this as you want. If you were really needing some calories, you could even take some shredded cheese and dump it all over this thing and give it a quick microwave and melt that on top of this chicken for a really good tasting pizza here. Alright, so there you have it. And now I still got all the dark meat left. All I've used are 2 breasts off of this rotisserie chicken. Alright. Wipe my hands off here. I got a rag somewhere right here. Alright. So there you got it. Damn this fucking camera. This camera's a pain in the ass. There we go. Alright. So there you have your, there you go. There you go. Now you got your chicken here. Look at that. A lot of chicken on that pizza. So you're figuring the pizza itself, allegedly, is 51 grams total if you eat the whole pizza. If you're hog enough to eat the whole pizza, which I could do, but I'm gonna try not to. This chicken, I should have weighed it on the scale if I really wanted to know what it is, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bet you that we're probably about 50 grams of chicken right there, protein-wise. I'm gonna bet that. So you're looking at 100 grams of protein right here. If you eat half of it, 50 grams of protein. All right? And you build some of this. And that's how you do it. So there you go. Small fry to big guy eating. Get you a frozen pizza of your choice. Don't hurt yourself. Get you a chicken. Tear all the breast meat and shit off of it. Put it all over said chicken. And there you go. That's it. Now while you're eating this, you have a big old glass of milk. What's that going to be like? 9 grams, 8 grams, depending on what kind of milk you get. Now if you get Fairlife, then it's even more than that. It's like 13 grams of protein, 8 ounces. So adds up pretty quick. So that's the way you do it. And then you put the rest of the chicken back in the refrigerator in the bag, and you can come back later and finish that off with something else. So there you go. So, yeah, scrawny guys can eat all kind of stuff. This isn't even that bad. And I'm also going to put more healthy options up. I got a really awesome one where I make spaghetti out of zucchini and stuff like that. There's no pasta at all, spaghetti with spaghetti sauce and all this shit. Just ate it the other night with chicken. You know we eat a lot of chicken. And it's so delicious, it's unreal. And I'm going to show you how to make the spaghetti out of the fucking zucchini and all that shit, the little machine. You know, there's other ways you can do it too if you don't have the little machine. But it's worth checking out. So tune in next time for that. And that way we can run the gamut. This one, small fry to big guy. Every other one, the next one's going to be big guy to lean guy. All right, see you then. Keep fucking eating.